So today on the preseason series, I'm delighted to be joined by Royals USL 2 player Nico Prioli. How are you doing, Nico?
How you doing? Thanks for setting this up.
No worries, no worries. It's quite good to have you on because you were been at the Royals since you were 6 years old. Can you tell us about how the club has played its part in your development as a player and a person?
I can't be thankful enough for this club. I've seen it come, like you said, I was been there since I was 6. So I've seen it come from playing at Old Campbell Road with Steve Firth on the Friday nights to where we are now with the multiple facilities all over the city and developed from uh, local Champions League play to now playing ECNL on a national level. And now I'm moving on to the Royals and super excited for that. So it's just been really cool to see the development of a club. And they've always wanted to improve every year and they've always stayed true to that path and can't be thankful enough.
And in your time at the club, has there been any particular fun moments or highlights that spring to mind?
For sure. The first one I would say 2 years ago, my team made it to playoffs in California. Uh, didn't end up how we wanted it to, but for sure one of my best moments, most coveted moments with my team, the guys I've been with for a long time. And then Thursday night DAG sessions. We were younger, we used to do those, and I remember we would all look forward to those. Steve Firth would run those. So, but so many good times, but those are just the two that come to mind.
Yeah, and like you've just touched on like Albion Royals and the Hurricanes kind of developing throughout your time at the club. They've been going through big transitions recently as well. So how have you found that and seeing the growth?
It's been really, really cool because, head coach Gardner, he used to coach our ECNL team at the youth level. Steve Firth did the same. So now seeing them kind of graduate, they're starting to want to move up the ranks on the professional side of things. It's really cool because they're committed to having that transition for the youth players, people like me, um, moving on to the next stage within their club. And so they are committed to having that transition. And I think that's super important.
And how have you found the standard of soccer and playing in the USL team and practicing with them?
Oh, it's super fun to play with some of these super talented guys. Lineker, there's been a bunch of guys that come through. Miguel, the leader. So I mean, the level of play is really good. Gardner and Matt Young have done a great job of keeping the intensities high in the buildup of our preseason. So I'm super excited to what comes ahead.
Yeah, and obviously you've touched on Steve Firth a fair few times, and obviously you coaches Josh Gardner and Matt Young. How big of a role have the coaches played in your development to now being involved and on the brink of playing in the USL in the coming weeks?
Huge role. Shout out to my guy Mark Rufo, my first coach I had at Albion. He's still there at the club running the show. But like you said, Matt Young, Josh Gardner, Steve Firth, and Mark Rufo, I can't thank them enough. Teaching me lessons on and off the field just helped you grow, and it's all about that decision making that they all stress about. And but great guys, and couldn't have done it without them for sure.
Yeah, and with the Royals coming home to Campbell Road Sports Park this year, how excited are you to get back out on that field and playing?
Super excited. I mean, you know, like you said, I used to play at the old Campbell Road, not like 1 minute walk down the street, and now I'm playing a USL game right the other way. So super excited, and hopefully we get some results on the new pitch.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully, we can get some big crowds down to Campbell Road and cheer you guys on, and hopefully get to the playoffs and all that. And when USL 2 begins in a few weeks' time, what kind of play can we expect from you as a player?
For me, I think they're looking at putting me in a wide position, either as a wing back or as a winger, just working up and down, giving that energy and hopefully creating some goal scoring opportunities. But honestly, any type of moment I get, I'm thankful for and looking forward to.
Okay, and lastly, what are your hopes for the season? Do you have any goal targets, team targets?
As a team, make playoffs, get as far as we can. Like you said, have a good fan base coming out to our games and have some fun. And most importantly, just get better as a person and as a player.